Hello and welcome to the Positive Choices Show. Thanks for being here. Where is here? Here is where we figure out the best ways to deal with all the chaos that life tosses our way and live our best life. And doesn't life toss us a whole lot of chaos? Sometimes it tosses us boatloads of chaos all at the same time. My goal here is to give you the tools and the tips and sometimes the tricks to navigate all that and live your very best life. I think that's what we all want. I know it's what I want. I want to live my very best life. And that's going to mean different things to different people. But hopefully it means something to you as well. I am Sasha. Thanks for being here. Let's get right into today's episode of the Positive Choices Show. Today I want to talk about fear. Fear is a tricky animal, isn't it? You know, so often what holds us back is not the great ideas. We have them. It's not that we don't have these awesome ideas. We've got a ton of them. Or what holds us back when we want to put in for that promotion? We know we can do the job. We've been doing the job. We have learned new stuff. We have advanced. We've gotten the part that we're doing already figured out. What happens when we want to leave a relationship or start a relationship or change a relationship? We know we're ready. We are done with something. We're finished with something, or we're looking for something new, or we want to just change the dynamics. What happens when we want to explore the wide world out there and do something we've never done before? We want to be a little daring. We want to be a little outside of our box. What happens in every single one of those instances is our brain says, hold up there, buddy. Wait just 48 minutes or 48 hours or 48 days or 48 months. This is not safe, is what your brain is saying. Your brain is there to protect you. It's there to do a whole lot of other things too, but protecting you is pretty much a big one. So anything that's a little scary, anything that's outside your box, anything that is different, your brain says, what? Are you sure you want to do that? Let's rethink this just for a little while. And then you say, yep, you're right. Oh no, I can't do that. The brain puts that doubt inside you so that you stay right where you were. You don't apply for the new job or leave a job that's not going anywhere and go to a better one. You don't get out of a relationship that's not good, or you don't start a new relationship that might be good, or you don't change how you're doing things in the relationship you're in now. Or you don't go skydiving. Maybe it doesn't have to be as big as skydiving, but you don't go down the other road because you've always been down this road and you've wanted to take this other journey. But what if? The big old honking what if throws you out there because your brain is playing with you. It's keeping you safe. Really safe. So when your brain does that, it tacks on the fear. That's the emotion that comes out, is fear. What if I fail? Oh my gosh, what if I can't do the other job? What if I don't succeed in this relationship? What if I just stay in the one I'm in? What if I never go down that road because this one's safe? This road over here is safe. I know where it goes. I know where it leads. I know what turns to take. That fear, that safety net, that brain safety net, that fear is what's holding you back. Now, should we be safe? Yeah. Are we responsible adults that have to take care of other people and figure out how to make everything work? Yeah, we are. Where's the balance? How do you figure out how to be this responsible, accountable adult that has all this stuff to do, and this person over here who wants to take the other road, who wants to try and apply for the promotion, who wants to seek out love and friendship that makes them happy? How does this person, this accountable, responsible person who's doing all the right things, and this person over here, how do they meet in the middle? How do they come together to make you whole and help you live your best life with both pieces? Well, there are some ways, and I'm going to tell them to you right now. I'm not going to ever say that you should shuck all your responsibility, kick out your accountability, and just go off the grid, unless you want to. What I am going to suggest to you is baby steps. And you're thinking, oh, great, what am I going to take, like 4 miles of road? Maybe, because then it's not so scary. It's not so overwhelming. Think about it this way. If you had to clean out a room and you opened the door to that room and it was filled from top to bottom, side to side with boxes, and everything was out of the boxes, it was just total chaos in that room. It was like junk overload, okay? If you opened the door and your task was to clean out that room, and you opened the door and saw that, you would say, oh, there is no way. And you'd close the door and you'd go back to doing whatever you were doing. But what if you opened that door and you took one box out, and then you closed the door, and you pulled that box into another room and you went through it, and you decided what to do with all the contents in that box? You know, some we save because that's what we do. Some we put in the box to take to the thrift shop or to donate, and it will hang out in our car for 6 months. And some of it is pure trash, right? You go through that box and you put it aside. And then you go back to that room, you open the door and you get another box, and you close the door and you do it again. That, my friends, is baby steps. The whole room is overwhelming. One box is doable. So, how do you meet this person, accountable, smart, one who wants to do all the things they're supposed to do, right? And this person who's a little wild and crazy and wants to go out and conquer the world and do new things? How do they meet? You take baby steps. Rather than have this person want to do all the things, pick out one thing that you want to do. What is on your list? What is that one thing you've always wanted to do? Take that thing, whatever it is, pick it apart and say, what's one piece of that I can do, and try it. Do not let fear keep you from meeting these two people in the middle. You're both of these people. We're a little bit responsible, accountable, adulting. We're one bit, a little bit wild and crazy. It's all in us. And fear keeps us from going after those things. Fear of what happened in the past when we did something and, oops, that was a bad choice. I'm sure we've never had bad choices, right? Yes, I have. Fear of the unknown is what keeps us from doing most things that are outside of this person's norm. So pick something off your bucket list. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing there is. It doesn't have to be climb Mount Everest. Maybe it's walk down to the mailbox because you want to get a little more exercise. Pick something and then start the baby steps. And before you know it, that whole room will be emptied of all those boxes, and you will have a new step on your journey to whatever it was you wanted to do. You'll look back and say, wow, look how far I came. And it wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be. It was okay. And here's another little piece. If you're doing the small baby steps and you stumble, no big deal. You pick yourself up, you step back and say, okay, where was I? Yes, I was right here. I was cleaning out this box. I was walking to the mailbox. I was updating my resume. I was trying to be nicer to my spouse. Whatever it is, those baby steps will get you there. I think sometimes we think in order to be successful that we have to go all in as hard and as fast and as wild and crazy as we can. That's the only way to succeed. I disagree. It's okay to be a planner. I might be a planner. It's okay to look at your list, to look at your bucket list and say, today I'm going to pick this one. And that's what I want you to do. So that's your challenge for this week. Find something on your bucket list. It doesn't have to be a giant bucket list. Find something you've always wanted to do. Look at it a little closer and say, I'm not going to let fear stop me from doing this. What one step can I make this week to make it a reality? What one step can I take to get me closer to checking off that item on the bucket list? Tell me in the comments what it's going to be. We'll come back and talk about it. I love having comments and y'all telling me what you're going to do and what you're thinking and what your hopes and dreams are. I absolutely love communicating with y'all there in the comments. So absolutely come back and talk to me about it. Thanks for listening in. This is Sasha checking out for this week's The Positive Choices. Have a simply fabulous week. Bye.